What's up guys, and it's me your boy SteveRandom here, and in today's video I'm doing the top 5, the best, the sexiest, and the cheapest fragrances that you can buy if you're on a budget. You can get any of these because they're not that expensive. The max I think here we have is $30 is the most expensive cologne I have here, which is pretty cheap for the cologne world. So this is, I've done in the past, I've done a video of the best and cheap, but here is the most complimented cheap fragrances I have, so it's a little better. So I'm gonna start with number 5. Number 5 is Davidoff Cool Water. Nice cologne, just very fresh. Has a little bit of green Irish Tweed by Creed vibe, but overall it's just nice, fresh, very fresh cologne that smells like greenery with water. Yeah, it's very cool, just like the name, Cool Water. And in general, it's a very nice, safe option for any sort of beach occasion or going to the swimming pool. This is a very nice, it smells kind of similar to shaving cream, so it smells very fresh, also similar to soap. So that's my number 5, a nice, easy option, also very sexy. I got a lot of compliments from this, and it's very affordable. I think it goes for like $26. You can find it for $26. Davidoff Cool Water is number 5. Number 4, and number 4 is this cologne that's sort of pretty good, but got a lot of compliments from this. This is not Voyage. The reason why it's number 4 is just because of that. I just don't really like the lavender in there. I like the apple. Apple is very nice, and the first time when I first spray it on, like the first 30 seconds is perfectly nice. I love it, but then after the lavender kicks in, it sort of goes downhill for me. Personally, I think some people like that, but for me, I don't like the lavender. But it's definitely got me. I think this has got me the most compliments out of all these fragrances, but to myself, I don't really like it, honestly. But to everybody, or all the girls, they like this. Not a Voyage, very cheap. You can get this for like $16, $17. Yeah, it's very cheap for 100 ml. You can get it for like $16, $17, which is very good. Not a Voyage, apple and lavender. Very nice for the summer and spring. Next up, we have number 3. Number 3 is CK1 Shock. Pretty basic, this cologne. It's a very nice performing cologne. It gets you compliments. Also very sexy because it has citrus mixed with I think tobacco. Citrus and tobacco, you don't expect that, but it works. Yeah, it's definitely a very nice cologne. And this is a 200 ml bottle, and this I got for like $19 for 200 ml. Are you kidding me? That's freaking crazy cheap. 200 ml for $19. I think I got this. Might have been 20, but that's crazy, guys. I would get this. It smells like lemon and lime mixed with tobacco and a little bit of green. So it's pretty much got everything. It's very nice, very safe, and it works best for summer and spring. It lasts a long time too. It lasts I can get up to 8 to 10 hours, and the projection is pretty good too. It's a very good overall cologne. I would put this as my number 2 and number 1, but since these two obviously are better than it for me, I would put this as number 3. So yeah, CK1 Shock I would get if I were you. So we have number 2. Number 2 is Mont Blanc Individual. You've seen this already a bunch of times from other people and probably from me too, and this is I like this. It's number 2. The thing about it is it's kind of, the mint makes it a little bit generic, but the raspberry kicks in and it's very nice, but it's not my favorite. Not my favorite scent, or not my favorite sexy cheap scent, and also doesn't get me much compliments. I don't know why, but yeah, in my opinion, this is definitely a better option than getting Creed Original Santal, but it's not the best option you can get for the summer and spring. Yeah, this is a very good cologne. This is like $25, I think, for this, but this is 75 ml, but it's $25 for it. I would get it if I were you. It's a very nice minty and raspberry mix, which smells terrific. And also, one thing that's lacking about it is just, I feel like it doesn't feel that good, but it doesn't get much compliments. But I really like the smell sometimes, but I would prefer the number 1 that I have here. So number 1 is Salvatori Ferragamo F Black. This cologne is it's very aromatic. It has a very nice, cozy kind of sexiness. Just wants to, it just wants It wants all the attention. This cologne right here. This is a very cheap cologne. I think I got this for $25 for 100 ml for $25, which is pretty cheap. And yeah, this is Salvatori Ferragamo F Black. It's a sort of a smells similar to La Nuit d'Alone. Yeah, it smells similar to La Nuit d'Alone, but it has a little bit of that nice, touch to it. It fits perfectly for the winter and fall. Not for much for the season right now. Not for summer or spring. It's more for the winter and fall. It has this, I don't know, I think it's tobacco. Yeah, tobacco, I think, with some cardamom and I don't know, a little bit of flowery notes, but it's mostly a very nice, cozy sexiness, kind of like lay in my bed girl kind of scent. Yeah, this is a nice, relaxing scent, and this is my number one for sexiness and cheap colognes. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, click the like button below, subscribe for more cologne videos or random videos. Yeah, peace.